Hey Alex, this is Connor, and kind of wanted to show you what we're dealing with in our war so you can kind of understand. Um, we get these matchups every now and then, and it's matched up based on defensive weight. So in Supercell's matchmaking um, weight calculations, like here's our 17, and Mark's a very good player, but notice he has 11 players and pretty much max offense besides Valks, which are really important now, but they weren't a little while ago. He has max offense besides Valks, and his heroes are 11-11. He's very, very skilled. With his 11-11 heroes, he trashes people, and he has low expos, which gives him a low defensive weight. But the thing is across the board, he gets matched up with people like this, who have just a little bit less defensive weight, but have 21 and 30 heroes. And that's a huge advantage for this guy. Even though Mark is way more skilled than Turtle Thief, who is just he's just he lackluster. Mark has 1,018 war stars and hard-earned, consistent 3-star attacks against great bases and everything. But this guy he has so much more room to work with. He can make so many more errors in an attack and still get the 3-star against, say, Mark, because his heroes are so much better. And it's not just there. These guys all have like high heroes. Like here's 15-15 for their number 16, and go one more, and it's 19-20, and then it's all uphill from there. It's all 20s or above. Above there, like 20 and 22 and 19, 20, 20. It just starts getting ridiculous. 21, 29, 30, 29. And we pull in these type of opponents because of our bases. Base defense is what kind of determines things in matchmaking. And it sucks because, like, our number one, he has a 27 king, which kind of holds him back a little bit. 10 warden. He has pretty much town hall 9 level defenses, but it's just rough because he's getting matched up against their number one, who has max offense 20, 40, 40. You want to be max offense way before your max defense. It's the way to go, because where we're losing in these wars, we cleared the top no problem. We freaking pwned the top. But the thing is we ran out of depth. We ran out of players with high enough heroes to 3-star these middle bases. Our town hall 8s and our low town hall 9s beat theirs. Our top town hall 9s beat theirs. But then we just ran out of players with good high enough heroes to take out like these 15, 16, 17. We get those, we win the war. And I mean, it's close. Like, Terry had 99% here. That could have tied us the war right there, and we might have won by percentage. 94% Joe had it just sucks. It's heartbreaking. And it's kind of the same for them. They're struggling on our lower bases. Lower players is kind of what wins the wars in this. Because up here, like Joe and Wrath and Tim and Ballin, Silo, these guys, they're animals. They're going to tear apart everything that's in front of them, and they tore apart everything that was in front of them on our side too. It gets really hard down here, and that's where we'd be throwing you into, and we wanted to make sure you're ready for it, and you have the right tools so that you don't have to be stressing about leveling things up while you're also trying to learn. We want to. It can get really frustrating and feeling defeating, and it makes the game not fun. If we can get you in so that you have the potential to 3-star across the board, I mean, you don't have to hit number 17, for example. Like, we actually encourage players to hit down for first attacks and then build up. Like Vaughn is number 19, he hit 20 and 24. Kate hit 21 and 20. Mark hit 21 and 22. It cascades down, and then our top, who are all monsters, pick up the slack, and you can see just 5, 5, 6, 5, they just tear stuff up. They make up the slack, so to speak, I guess, if that makes any sense. And I'll show one of the types of attacks we do. I'll show my attack. One of my attacks. I was really hoping I was going to get a chance to attack number 2 this war, but didn't. Unfortunately, I had to hit 6 because we didn't clear enough of their bottom and we needed the points. It was easier to 3-star 6 than it was to 3-star number 2. But I should be hitting a Town Hall 10. It's a max Town Hall 10, it's a max Town Hall 9, it's not really even fair. But just that good. It was fun. Valks are so awesome right now. That's a new thing after this update. Valks became amazing. Their damage buff, like they just keep going and going. They're little monsters. One into the base to the next. That was only 9 Valks. What's 9 times 8? 72 housing space. Just gutted it. And then Hogs clean up all the little miscellaneous stuff. My Queen Walk's going around the side. She's going to clean up the top. And that's that. And these are the style of attacks we're using and we're finding success with. Here's one with the Town Hall 9 against Town Hall 9. So this is a more realistic attack. That one is kind of not really fair. The Town Hall 10 hitting a Town Hall 9 is not really fair, but it does happen, and it's encouraged. You know, when we need to, we do it smartly. Valks go in, take out the Queen, which is the objective, and the Clan Castle troops. Valks just destroy Clan Castle troops. It's awesome. Trip the bombs, heal to bring them back up. They're squishy now, so you have to have heal on them when they go through bombs, otherwise you'll lose them all. Same kind of principle, gutted the core. Now if the core is gutted, Hogs can work down a side, and then they can sweep around and join. This core force is tanking, so that by the time the Hogs work over there, they'll have tanking value. More or less, sometimes tanking value kind of got shredded here pretty quick, and Hogs were really slow. Then it's just clean up. Got the wizards going here, running behind the Hogs. Hogs will be on this side, and we'll work backwards. They'll meet in the middle and dive into that last king pad, which probably shouldn't have been overlooked. Well, let me know if you have questions. These are a lot of fun. They can be really, they can be stressful, for sure. This was a stressful war. We usually don't get mismatches like this. Well, sometimes we do. We've had some really rough matches. Like Jedi Legacy was ridiculous. They had 3 maxed out Town Hall 11s. We had no maxed out Town Hall 11s. We had like 2 Town Hall 10s. They had all maxed out Town Hall 9s, no Town Hall 8s. We had like 5 Town Hall 8s. There was no chance. It was ridiculous. This war, we just sucked. We really sucked. We should have won that one. These guys cheated. That was frustrating. And they beat us by percentage in the last second. And this is a feeder clan to Elite War Clan called Art of War, and they just straight up beat us. This is our only loss on the war log where we can say they just straight up beat us in a fair fight. We got dominated. But lesson learned, we came back from it and got a lot better. It was a wake-up call. Slap and tickle cheaters, that was so frustrating. Oh man. Yeah. Ever since this new matchmaking update, we've been seeing a lot of mismatches. Mavin was a mismatch, we won it. Heroes A to B was a mismatch, but they sucked so bad that we made up for it and just dominated them. Most of these were, some of these were mismatches in our favor actually. Like this Chinese clan was a mismatch in our favor, and they did really well, but we still beat them. BRCM was a mismatch in their favor. They had more Town Hall 10s than us, and they had higher heroes all the way down the board. I hope this helps and kind of just shows things. It kind of shows why we're so stressed out about having the heroes in the offense, because it makes a really big difference for attacks. And it's 3 stars that are winning wars. We lost this war with 94% total destruction. 3 stars are required to win wars. It's the standard.